So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll run, and this is Cam Scatterbury. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick 1st down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. While the rest of the drive unfolds.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
That's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down.
And that's a nice grab for his 1st catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
They will work this down to the 43-yard line, and that is enough for a 1st down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory. And certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short. Gets a fresh set of downs, and
oh, a loose football. It appears one of the Giants, yes, they were able to fall on it, so they keep possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Dart going to throw here on 2nd down. Now a screen set up for Tracy. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
A pickup of 13 yards. It's now 3rd down and 8. Let's go now.
And a shotgun. It's Dart. And that is incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. He's got his tight end, Max Johnson. And he will have a Giants 1st down. As this defense can't come up with the play they needed, they surrender a gain of 17 on 4th down.
At the 24-yard line.
To the air again goes Dart. That is caught. It's Robinson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. On play action, it is Dart. This one is caught by Robinson. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
Giants 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's a run. And this one blown up. Good surge will drop him. A loss on the play back to the 9-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Check up.
A play fake. Now Dart. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And the Steelers are going to get the football back as time So after one, 7-0 is our score. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And a good push defensively. They're going to get him down back at the 10. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up 3rd down.
Third and 18.
From the gun, Rodgers. Forced out wide. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
27 yards.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
A gain of 27 on the play. 1st down, Pittsburgh.
Here's the former Memphis Tiger, Kenneth Gainwell. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
The tackle by Brian Burns.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down and 7.
At 49-yard line.
Screen 18. Screen 18.
On 2nd down, Warren. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Tyler Newman is there for the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Look at the 8.
Working out of the gun, it's Rowe. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Kayvon Thibodeau, former 5th overall pick, in there to drop him. On 4th down, Steelers send out Corliss Waitman to punt. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive will begin with a run by Scatteraboo. And it'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of the 1st down. That's a pickup of 8.
At the 28-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2.
Let's go. Ready.
Off the bootleg, here is Dart. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. The linebacker, Alex Highsmith, gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down. 2 minutes remaining. 1st half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Over the middle and taken in. He's got it. They get 12 yards on that pass. That's good for a giant 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That's going to be caught by Darius Slayton. Here's 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 40.
On the give, Scatteraboo. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. There to make the stop, the All-Pro T.J. Watt.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd and 1, it's Dart. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
And he's going to have the Giants' 1st down. They get it easily. 4th and 1, and they pick up 5.
Giants First down.
Yeah, sometimes these coaches want to overthink it. They want to dial up these super tricky plays and try to outthink themselves sometimes, and you find yourself here on 4th and real short. Something easy, something your guys have repped a million times. Win the battle up front and pick up a fresh set of downs.
He's got it! And he will go all the way. Wandale Robinson. Touchdown, New York.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
To return is Kenneth Gainwell. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Rodgers on first down. He'll get back to Jalen Warren. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
A first down throw from Rodgers. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Here's Rodgers. Time for the deep shot, looking for Thielen. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was seeking out the veteran Adam Thielen that time. And it'll be third down. Now Rodgers. He's going to look downfield once again. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down. Sure, that return was not going any farther. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 24-yard line.
So, we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff.
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. From the 6, here comes a return. Solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Start the drive on the ground, and here comes a reverse. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. He'll get that complete. Right side, it's Bellinger. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Third and 7.
Let's go.
Here's Dart. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Dart going to tap this one forward. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Come on. Set. Hawk 7.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Well, that one floated off his back foot. It is intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen.
I think he chalked this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Brings up second and 3 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's second and 3.
Set it. 319. Over 50.
Rodgers to throw. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And he will score. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. On for the extra point is Boswell. His kick is good. And the Steelers will move out to a 14-7 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Olszewski now to return. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Okay, ready? Set.
They'll start this on the ground with Scatterby. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 9.
Go now.
Throwing. Dart. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And 9 yards to go.
18, ready. Hut.
Looking to throw. It's Dart. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. And he will have a Giants first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on fourth down.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Set up. 70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
Here's a handoff to Scatterby. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Let's go.
Dart going to throw here on second down. And this ball's going to be incomplete. And Tyrone Tracy was the intended receiver there. Third down coming up.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Here we go. Shots. Ready, ready.
Out of the gun. Third down. It's Dart. This one pulled in by the tight end, Bellinger. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
He's got his tight end. That's Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. The risk pays off to the tune of 16 yards.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
So we are through three. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's first and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Hut, hut.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. Sure, they're thinking about the decision after the touchdown since they're down 7. But first, they've got to get the TD. It is first down and goal. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
This defense is able to get the hold here on first down, Mike, but they might have to do it 3 more times. I think if I'm this offense, I'm saying this is 4-down territory. I've got 3 more shots to gain 1 yard. Here you go.
And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is third and goal.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself first and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown here.
2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on third and goal. Flush to his right. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Jackson Dart. Touchdown, Giants. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow.
That ties the game at 14. Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? On the return, it's Kenneth Gainwell. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
Steelers take over first and 10 at the Giants' 42-yard line.
On play action, Rodgers. The blitz overwhelms the offensive Rogers. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And that is incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. Now it's going to be third down.
Hey, pick 26. Hey, 88.
From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up fourth down. Steelers getting ready to punt this one away. Important punt here in this tie game late. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
Lions take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. On play action, it is Dart. Finding his tight end, Bellinger. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
These are some of the most difficult situations for a coach to handle because it's a combination of you have to be aggressive to go score. You're trying to win the game, of course, but there's also an element of time and clock management. So it's going to be very interesting to see the play selection over these next couple downs.
To throw, it's Dart on first and 10. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 35, here's second and 7. They'll try and run right. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
Ready, set.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10.
Hawk 70. Check go.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Here's second down.
Go.
On the play fake, here's Dart. Oh, a teardrop throw there off his back foot. It's complete. They get 20 on the connection. First down, Giants.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
The RPO, that one is complete.
It almost seemed like the defender was getting the play call sent into his helmet, just like the quarterback, because he knew the play before they even snapped the ball, and that play had no shot.
Now, on second and long.
Let's go. Ready,
They'll stick to the ground. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to third down.
Tackled by Alex Highsmith. It's a gain of 4. Makes it third and 7.
70. Come on. Set. Lightning 18.
They'll keep it on the ground. He'll get the first down inside the 25. 17 yards, and that's a first down.
17 yards. And the Giants first down.
And they'll get the timeout called here. It comes with just 1 second left on the clock. So now, Graham Gano, the veteran, in another pressure spot. This to win the game. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. And this one is off the mark. It is no good. And now the momentum swings to the other sideline here in overtime. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. Here's Gainwell to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
We'll start this on the ground with Warren. They bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
Steelers first down. It's a gain of 20. And the Steelers first down.
They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Just shy of midfield.
Here's 2nd and 6.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6.
26.
Now a first throw here in overtime. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
319. Yeah, live. Back north. 50. Get 300. Get 300.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. A first down on a gain of 11. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. A run with Gainwell. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, but he really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Third down and 3. Play action now with Rodgers. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Fourth down. Rodgers. That's taken in. And he's going to have the Steelers first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
On the ground, Gainwell. And he'll take this one in. Kenneth Gainwell. Touchdown, Steelers. Don't forget about the extra point here. This, an important one. The kick is good. So an ideal start to this overtime. And now it's up to the defense to preserve a 7-point lead. So, thanks to that recent rule change, still the chance to extend this game and match that opening overtime score as they receive the kickoff here. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's very close to a first down. He's out after a pickup of 9.
It's 2nd and inches at their 48-yard line.
2nd and inches.
Set. 19, sorry.
A run straight ahead. That's Scalaboo. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of a yard.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run back. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
19, 18. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Trap 60, trap 60.
Out of the shotgun. It's Dart. Open man is Robinson. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on 3rd down.
3rd and 3.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
3rd down. 3 to go. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. He'll get that out to Scalaboo. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense is right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing is Dart. He'll get back to the former volunteer, Jalen Hyatt. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Dart gonna throw it again. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And they have done it. Matching touchdowns here in OT. And now they'll have a chance to win with a 2-point conversion. And exhale there. Extra point is good. Now, next score wins as we play on here in overtime.
To kick off for New York.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Rodgers. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, And the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds. That's one of those plays where you come off the field, Mike, and you're getting a lot of high fives. Hey, good job. But then that secondary's coach pulls you over to the side and says, hey, nice play. But next time, let's come away with the pick.
58.
3rd and short yardage, it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down.
319. 26.
Rodgers going up top again. And that is incomplete. A field goal was all they would have needed at the start of the drive. It was not to be. And we will forge on here in overtime. A play fake, now dart. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
This one is really close, Mike. He makes the catch, but I don't think he's able to establish that possession with both feet in bounds. Could have been a really nice pickup, but instead, it's going to result in an incompletion.
Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. A gain there of 11. That's good for a Giants 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
On for the field goal, a 47-yard attempt.
This kick is good. He got it. So it's a win for the men in blue. The Giants get it done. They knew a field goal would do it, and a pressure kick from distance was right on the money. They come away with the victory here in overtime.
MC, make another
first known as the Meadowlands. EA Sports welcomes you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Tennessee Titans and the New York Jets. Mike Tirico with my partner Greg Olson, the veteran Nick Folk to get this one started. And off we go from East Rutherford. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 43.
Okay, break. Come on. Hey. 18 Cardinals, 19 Lions.
Right to the air goes Ward. His pass, caught. It's Chigokonkwo. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
They get 25 on that connection. That's good for a Titan first down. From the gun, here's Ward. He'll find his receiver. That's DK. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Pollard. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
19 Tiger. Look at 19.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run for the first down with Pollard. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Deputy. Cowboy 80. 19 tight.
Here we go on 4th with Ward. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on down.
Turnover on downs.
70 Timberwolves. Check out.
They'll run here. It's Brees Hall. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up
2nd and a yard.
Ready. Bronco 80.
They'll go again with Paul. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
3rd and a yard. We'll try to run for it with Paul. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Jets first down.
Gain of 14 yards. And the Jets first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here's Fields to keep it himself. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc. And that's exactly what happened here.
That's caught downfield by Mechie. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. That pass play, good for 22. And the Jets have a first down.
Here we go.
On the give, it's Hall. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Cody Barton on the stop. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the Titans' 46-yard line.
Play action now for Fields. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
Brings up
Here comes third and 6.
to go.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He'll try to run for it. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. 0-0 is the score. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go. Tonight.
Fields quickly to Wilson. And he's in! Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, Jets.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Julius Chestnut to bring it back. Good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Go! Cougar 19! Ready, ready?
Fake the handoff. Now Ward. Pass complete. He's got Calvin Ridley. That throw right on the money for the former Miami quarterback, and it's a first down.
Hawk 70, Hawk!
Now, first down throw for Ward. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Exiting the pocket right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. They'll get 19 out of that play. First down for Tennessee.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Come on, come
The
on.
tight end in motion now. Now Pollard. And a good run there. Gonna get him 5 yards.
Pollard, the Titans ball carrier. The tackle by Jarvis Brownlee. A 6-yard pickup. Brings
Ball
up
on the 30
second
now.
and 4.
Here's second and 4.
Back! Bronco 80!
Quick throw from RPO, and that's caught by Iomatter. And he will get into the end zone. Alec Iomatter. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Oh, he missed the extra point. It's no good, and they can't even this one up. They will remain down by 1. touchdown. Here's Sly to kick it away. To return, it's Isaiah Davis. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Their own 25-yard line.
RPO, quick throw, grabbed by Wilson. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
Here we go. Tonight.
Off the play action, here's Fields. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They go play action with Fields. He's going to keep it himself. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
He'll look underneath for Hall. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's 2nd and 8.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. They will run it over center with Hall. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play in a tight 1-point game in this first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this.
What is this?
3rd and 6.
Easy, easy. Here we go. We good. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. And that is incomplete. Mason Taylor, the tight end, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Fields to throw for it. That's incomplete. Derek Hall on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, right?
They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. It's a short pickup, taking this to the 49. Jamie and Sherwood there to meet him. They face 2nd down and 7.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
In motion, Okonkwo. Shotgun snap for Ward. Short one there to Okonkwo. And he's out of bounds in great shape, down at the 15-yard line. It's a big one for Tennessee. 36 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
former Tulane star. Here's Tyjae Spears. And he's into the end zone. Tyjae Spears. Touchdown, Titans.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. An unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. That'll be caught, and he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is.
Joey Slide to kick off for Tennessee.
On the return, here comes Davis. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Right.
The drive begins with a run. It's Hall. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
It's a gain of
A pickup there of 28 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game. And you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
2nd and 9.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's in. Reese Hall. Touchdown, New York. Well, so often that running back is the best friend of a quarterback down there. This time he takes the pass, and he takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Mike, the key to a good passing game is to find ways to keep everybody involved. When a defense has to account for every potential target, they tend to get really stretched pretty thin. That's exactly what this offense was able to do. Get the ball to your running back, and he's able to do the rest.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st and 10, Ward. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Van Jefferson there. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
19 Lions.
Out of the gun, Ward. Flush to his right. He'll let one go. Down the middle. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. That's the safety, Andre Cisco.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you, and sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
Joey Slide to kick off for Tennessee.
This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. Davis now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. Inside the 40. Down the sideline to the 20. And he is gone. 73 yards. Touchdown, New York. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Will line up for a two-point conversion.
Go. To throw is Fields. And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. And they will not be able to add with a two-point conversion. After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the set. Tag. Press on lady. Go, Rig. Go.
On first down, Ward. That's complete to DK. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
Gain of 14 yards.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up second and
So, just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9. Throwing, Ward. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball's incomplete. 3rd and 9.
it's now third down.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Pat the 60. Pat the 60.
On 3rd down, they go with Steele. And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down.
Typically in a 3rd down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
Come on, come on. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now it's Ward. Room to maneuver at the 35. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards.
Let's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
A gain
Let's
of
go
15.
now.
And the Titans first down.
Play action. Ward. He's got it at about the 8. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down. First and goal.
That's another Titans first down. First and goal, Tennessee.
They'll run here. It's Pollard. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
It's now second
18
and goal.
Rattler, 18 Rattler. Warrior 70.
From the gun, here's Ward. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Bronco 80.
They'll try and run. Here's Pollard. And he's not going to get there. This defense giving him no opening whatsoever. And now it is 4th and goal. Sly's pick is good. And the Titans are back within 5.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Return, here comes Davis. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go.
Now, faking the give, rolling right. He runs with it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
Out to his right. Oh, what a throw there. Back across the field, but it's still a completion.
Really nice job here by the defense, staying disciplined as the quarterback gets flushed from the pocket. I mean, how often do we see those guys kind of creep in and allow the ball thrown over their head? They took away everything downfield, and all the quarterback could do is dump this one off short to his back, and there wasn't much there.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. This one's just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Breece Hall, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th. They wind up turning it over on down.
Let's go now. On my side. 60 by 50.
On the ground, it's Pollard. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Tap the 60. Tap the 60. Drop 60. Drop 60.
In motion, Okonkwo. Throwing is Ward. To the left side, caught by Ridley. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Here we go. Start.
Back to throw is Ward. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. They get 16 on that connection. That's good for a Titan 1st down.
Here we go. Here we go.
From the gun, they'll give it. It's Pollard. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 6. They give to Pollard on the option. Open space inside the 10. And it's going to be 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Hot step 19 Lions. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Steady.
Here's Ward. Forced to his right. That is hard. What a job to keep the play alive. Calvin Ridley. Touchdown, Tennessee. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is,
In trouble, and down he goes.
so they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10. They'll run. This is Hall. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
Jeffrey Simmons on the stop. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 31-yard line.
Here we go. 58, move here, Zach. Tonight.
Now Fields moving to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Pickup of the 11 yards on that one. Good for a Jets first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Fields now. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Jeffrey Simmons in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9.
Here we go.
Now a second down throw for Fields. That's caught. It's the tight end, Mason Taylor. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
This one caught by Metcalf. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Brings up third and 6.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They come to the line needing 6 yards for a first down.
Here we go, Select. 319, good, Select. Tonight.
They'll drop to throw. He'll swing this one out to Hall. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle. So you roll